Hello, good day. I am Trisha Araquil and I'm going to answer activity number 6. So for number 1, create a trigger that will record payment logs of customers each time they pay for the rented films. The payment log table has the following attributes from A to F. So first thing we need to put is create or replace function. Then log underscore payment. Close and open parentheses. Then put returns trigger as dollar quoting. Then we have to put begin. Then insert into payment, close and open parenthesis. Inside, we have to put the customer ID, the staff ID, the rental ID, the amount, and also the payment date. Then we have to put values, close and open parenthesis. We have to put new dot customer ID, new dot staff ID, new dot rental ID, new dot amount, then now, close and open parenthesis, then semicolon. Then we have to put return new, semicolon, then end, semicolon. Dollar quoting language, PLPGSQL, semicolon. Then we have to put create trigger, payment log trigger. Then after insert on payment. For each row, then execute function log underscore payment, close and open parenthesis, then semicolon. Then after that, we have to run. So we have now created the trigger for problem number 1. Now let's proceed to problem number 2. Create a trigger that will check if the customer wants to rent a film is already existing one or not. If the customer has no records yet, the clerk should add the customer details in the database. So let's put create or replace function. Then we have to put check underscore customer underscore existence, close and open parenthesis. Then we have to put returns trigger as dollar quoting. Then begin. After that, we have to put if not exist. Then inside the close and open parenthesis, we have to put select one from customer, where customer ID is equals to new dot customer ID. Then we have to put insert into customer. Then inside the close and open parenthesis, we have to put the customer ID, the store ID, first name, last underscore name, the email, the address underscore ID, the active bool, the create underscore date, the last update, and then the active. After that, you have to put values, close and open parenthesis, new dot customer ID, comma 1, comma quotation unknown, then also the customer. We have to also put null, 2 nulls, and then true. Then we have to put now, the same 2 now, and then 1. Semicolon. Then we have to put end if semicolon. Then also return new semicolon. Then end semicolon. Dollar quoting language PLPG SQL semicolon. Then we have to create trigger to check customer. Then we have to put check customer trigger. Then after that, we have to put before insert on rental for each row. Then we have to put execute function to check customer existence. Close and open parenthesis, then semicolon. So let's try to run. Now let's proceed to number 3. Create a trigger that will check if the customer has unreturned films. The trigger will check if the customer shows a record that there are still unreturned rented films to the store. The trigger will prompt a message if the customer has unreturned films or not. So the first thing we need to do is to put create or replace function. Then we have to put check underscore unreturned films, close and open parenthesis. Then we have to put returns trigger as $quoting. Then declare unreturned count integer semicolon. Then we have to put begin to select count inside the semicolon asterisk into unreturned count from rental. Then we have to put where customer ID is equals to new that customer ID and return date is null semicolon. Then we have to put if unreturned underscore count is greater than 0, then raise exception single quotation. We have to put customer has unreturned films semicolon. Then we have to put and if semicolon. After that, you have to put return new semicolon, then end semicolon. Dollar quoting language PLPG SQL semicolon. Then we have to create trigger to check unreturned trigger. Then before insert on rental for each row execute function, then check unreturned films, close and open parenthesis and semicolon. So now let's try to run. That's all for activity number 6, and thank you so much.